Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Good afternoon and welcome, worthy friends, to the hangar at Oaks Park. Who's ready for some roller derby? All right. For this afternoon match, we have from the city of Seattle, Rat City All-Stars lining up this afternoon against our very own Rose City Axials of Annihilation. Hey, we'd like to take a minute here to thank our officials. Give it up for the officials and all the volunteers we got going. All right, without further ado, Seattle's already on it. Let's get them started. I'm joined up this evening by Murray Grande. My name's Till Furious. Let's get this started.
All right, introducing first from Seattle, Washington, in the white and the green, Rat City Roller Derby All-Stars! 17, Can of Whoop-Sass. 1964, Pony Boy Hurtis. 21, Anyang. 226, Taro Bite. 253, and Smash Away. 23, MSG. 322, Kosher Assault. 336, Alex Machina. 4 Loco. 501, Damage Control. 619, Red Divicious. 64, Win in Rome. 715, Mountain Deranged. 79, Molotov Cocktail. And number 83, Thumper Skull. They're coached by Smackenstein and Natty. Give it up for the Rat City Roller Derby All-Stars.
All right. Now it's my honor in the purple and black to bring to you this evening the one and only Axials of Annihilation. Wearing number 11, Bertha Beatdown. 128, Carl. 22 is Habanero Romero. 241, Lily Pate. 316, Eve Angelico. 343 is Trinity. 360 is Big Bang Fury. 37, Swagatha. 39, your captain, Gaffney. 426 is Ripley. Number 48, Brute. 700, Spring Roll. Number 79, Lil Regulator. And number 88, Darth Molly. The Axials are coached by Rolls, Kyle Adams, and Morgan Levy. Give it up for the Axials of Annihilation. Okay, I guess we have a late ad as well. 617 for the Axials. Stomps will be skating as well this afternoon.
All right, this is going to be 60 minutes of gameplay, 2 30-minute halves.
Excellent roller derby here too. These teams should be matched up very well.
The oldest rivalry in Pacific Northwest Derby,
right.
Rat City versus Rose City. It's going to be a slobber knocker. It's going to be a Donnybrook. It's going to be a Pier 6 brawl right here at the hangar at Oak Park, baby.
Donnybrook.
Woo. Give a shout out to all my friends from Seattle who made the drive down here.
Thank you guys for coming.
Especially the Tilted Thunder crew.
And we're going.
Start off with number 4, Loco jamming for Rat City.
Little Regulator quickly taking lead jammer here for the Axials.
Little Regulator already out of the pack, back around in scoring contention. Has to recycle back around 619 Red to Vicious. 4 Loco still working on the initial pass for the Rat City All-Stars.
Looks like this defense here, Carl, Ripley and company, doing the work on the jammer.
Little
Seattle.
Regulator draws first blood, earning 4 points for Axials of Annihilation.
Oh, and Little Regulator busting that pack and making it through.
Star pass on the Rat City side, 501, damage control, jammer of record now. Completes the initial pass for
Oh,
All-Stars.
there's a quick call off from Little Regulator.
It's great, great track awareness by Little Regulator because you have until that 4th whistle blows to keep scoring points.
That's right.
1 more picked up there from that maneuver. 9 altogether for the Axials of Annihilation, keeping Rat City scoreless. Remember, we have tickets going around for another raffle drawing. This time they're purple.
Yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff in there. We'll run down the list again. Very tall person selling tickets. Get those tickets. All right, looks like Rose City with 2 skaters in the penalty box to start this jam. So big pack advantage here for Rat.
Molotov cocktail wearing the star for Rat City.
There's Habanero Romero rejoining the fray here. It's Evangelical jamming for Rose City. It looks like Molotov cocktail is out first, but not lead jammer. That was weird. And so Evangelical calls it off.
I thought I was back at Ozfest 2001 the way the bodies hit the floor. That joke never gets good.
No. All right, here we go. A couple of fresh jammers here. Spring roll.
Up against Alex Machina 336 of the Rat City All-Stars. Penalty box is empty for the moment.
All right, looks like we have a little bit of a pivot line start here for Seattle. And Spring Roll making it through, weaving their way. Elite Jammer quickly through Spring Roll.
Alex Machina caught behind the 3 wall of Axials Annihilation, trying to get some defense.
Looks like Carl from the, oh, look at that. Spring Roll through without even being touched there. It looks like Carl, the pivot, is headed to the penalty box for a high block, maybe a forearm.
Spring Roll already back now in scoring contention, going up against Anyang on the inside, and Red Divicious anchoring the wall alongside, and smash win number 253. This time just locking down turn 2.
It's like Anyang over there really slowing down Spring Roll. From 501, that's damage control. But Spring Roll does make it through now, scoring the points. Hard fought battle over on the back straight there.
Lily Payton knocking Alex Machina to the outside, forcing to recycle back around. Rat City still working on that initial pass. This is the 3rd scoring attempt for Axials of Annihilation.
Looks like Rat trying to make a star pass here, but no luck. Oh, Rose City really holding the line.
There's a star pass, number 21, Anyang.
Oh.
Jammer of record going up against Spring Roll.
So Spring Roll just slowing down the action a little bit, and there'll be the call off probably. All right, thank you. I meant to mention, please do not walk in front of the crowd here during the gameplay. Just wait until the jams are in between, and then you can make your way through.
Number 1964, Pony Boy Herdis jamming for Rat City. Also, shout out, happy birthday to her mother, Kimmy the Rat, who's here tonight.
All right, happy birthday. Welcome to the hangar. Oh, and it looks like Darth Molly now for the, but just like that, Pony Boy Hertz is your lead jammer.
That's the first lead jam this game for Rat City. What a great birthday present for her mother. Darth Molly's out of the pack now in scoring contention. Blocker blender at turn 1, forcing the call off for Pony Boy Herdis, but able to score 3 points, putting Rat City on the board.
Awesome cheering section over there for Rat. Don't forget to get your raffle tickets. Get your raffle tickets coming by the front of the crowd right now. Get your raffle tickets.
AOA do have a 4-on-3 blocker advantage. Trinity is wearing their star up against 23 MSG of Rat City.
All right, Trinity does make it through to take lead jammer. Meanwhile, MSG working hard and does a star pass. There'll be a star edge now. Damage control will be our jammer for Rat City, but they're stuck in the pack as well. Now they're out. So now damage control on their scoring. And Pony Boy with some great defense here on Trinity. There's the tall off. Oh, wasn't Pony Boy. I'm sorry, that was Anyang with the awesome defense over there.
Big opportunity for Rat City All-Stars as they have a 4-on-2 blocker advantage, wherein their star is 4 Loco.
All right, once again, little regulator, wow, around the outside. But 4 Loco also out now too, a quarter track behind, be a foot race back to the pack here. See what we can do. Brute trying to play some offense now for little regulator. There's the call off. Oh, looks like we have a timeout then called by Axials of Annihilation. And just like all of our timeouts here this afternoon, they're being brought to you by Rose City Rollers Realtor. Welcome to PDX. Hey, we'd like to thank our referees and officials here this afternoon. They don't ever get enough recognition. Our non-skating officials are led this afternoon by Amy Farrell Fowler. And our skating officials are being led by Extra Chris P.
Rat City with a 4-on-3 blocker advantage. Molotov Cocktails wearing their star.
Evangelical now working at the front of the pack. 21 is Anyang again, but Evangelical does make it through to claim lead jammer.
Star pass made in number 21, Anyang. Rat City still working the initial pass. Evangelical goes
killer
sky
burger
high.
apex. There's a little killer burger apex jump there for Evangelical. Always the most exciting.
Evangelical coming around in for a second scoring attempt.
Helical being held to the line there.
Takes a bunch of shoulders from Red to Vicious, recycling back around.
Some great defense at Red to Vicious. Helical now around the outside. And we have a star pass once again. So 21, Anyang is our jammer.
That's the initial pass made for Rat City. Evangelical calling off the jam after putting 8 more on the board. Axials of Annihilation now up to 35 against Rat City's 3.
Hey, Derby fans, get financial guidance for whatever trail you choose. Check out our friends at Trailhead Credit Union. And Spring Roll working now hard against the front of the pack and quickly through the lead jammer. Looks like Habanero Romero headed to the penalty box for the Axials.
Alex Machina has the jammer cover for Rat City Roller Derby. Still trying to make the initial pass as Spring Roll bounces on by everybody for a 4-point scoring pass.
And Swagatha headed to the penalty box for the Axials. And a star pass once again.
83 Thumper Skull of Rat City, now the jammer.
2-4-1 Lily Pate headed to the penalty box for the AOA. And a long recycle here.
Spring Roll going on defense as Thumper Skull sees an opening on the inside, gets through. 4 points, Rat City.
And Spring Roll out in scoring points as well now. Looks like this jam will go as long as Spring Roll wants it to go. Whoa, Thumper Skull, some fancy skating. Right on through. Looks like maybe Rose City's trying to kill some penalty here. Letting it run.
Thumper Skull coming in again.
Oh, yeah,
Leads with a forearm, though. He's going to go to the penalty box, giving Spring Roll a power jam advantage.
Spring Roll being recycled there. 7:15 Mountain Deranged leading the charge for Rat City. Oh, and Spring Roll finds a way through and quickly calls it off after the points. 3. All right, so we'll have a power start. First one of this bout. Jam number 9. Power start here for Rose City. It looks like Darth Molly will be our jammer for Rose City. And a timeout called by Rat City, so there you go.
But you get just more time to buy your raffle tickets.
That's right. Or you can always go check out Amelia's Mexican food out back. I understand it's very good. Always merch at the merch booth. We'd like to thank our ye olde trauma goblins once again over in the medical area for taking care of our skaters. And we'd also like to thank Tim Williams. Thanks to Dr. Tim, RCR Sports Medicine partner.
Action to resume momentarily. There's only one jammer on the Jam on Hawthorne jammer line. Portland's best vegan-friendly booze, friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast, and that is Darth Molly. I got there eventually.
You did, and Darth Molly right through gets there as well. Lead jammer. And here we go once again. Molly engaging the pack. And quickly, whoa, how low can you go on that back straight, making it through?
Thumper Skull out of the penalty box, back in the pack, working the initial pass for Rat City, which is completed there on the backstretch.
Thumper Skull now putting the star back on, and there's the call off. All right. All right, some action this afternoon. Everybody having fun out there? All right. What a great day. Beautiful day here in Portland.
Who's miserable but just likes to yell loud?
Yay. It's not that bad. I think it's cooler now than it was earlier. Everybody's here having fun.
Ponyboy Hurtis, 1964, jamming for Rat City.
One skater pack advantage here for Rat City as one Axials of Annihilation skater in the penalty box.
3-4-3 Trinity wearing the star for Axials of Annihilation, who goes in, out, through lead jammer.
Meanwhile, Pony Boy hurt us with nowhere to go in this pack. Carl, Habanero Romero over there. 241 Lily Pate as well. And both teams back at full strength now. Our Laughing Planet penalty box is clear.
Axials of Annihilation with that Triforce of Power coming around the top stretch. And it is answered in kind in the back of the pack with Rat City's three-wall defense.
Both defenses really locking down here on this jam. Nowhere to go for either jammer. Of course, by the time we say that, they'll break through. Big recycle there, 226. That's Taro Bite. Oh, another big hit by Taro Bite over there, 715 as well, mountain deranged. Playing great defense.
Rat City working on the initial pass, and this is the first scoring attempt for the Axials.
Yeah, some really, really excellent defense from both teams here. A defensive triangle there, Gaffney and Habanero Romero, and I believe that's Lily Pate over there. And Carl hits to the penalty box. And is that Kosher Assault now, our jammer?
Mountain deranged with just a clubbering. And Trinity has a backward 715 on her that won't wash off for a week. But still picked up all the points on that jam.
Okay, looks like MSG and Lil Regulator are jammers here. And two Rose City skaters in the penalty box. Once again, a big disadvantage, pack disadvantage. Little Regulator doesn't seem to care about that and takes lead jammer. Meanwhile, Big Bang Fury and Brute back here really holding down MSG.
Lil Reg's coming in scoring
Little
contention.
Regulator on the inside line. Oh, not quite.
MSG finally sees an opening there right before the backstretch gets through. Initial pass made for Rat City. Lil Regs completes a scoring attempt.
And there's your call off from Little Regulator. Still one skater for Rose in the penalty box. We'll have a one skater advantage for this next jam. Number 12. It's a little over 16 or under 16 minutes to go here in the first half. We'd like to thank a couple more of our sponsors, the Portland Mercury and Guayaki Yerba Mate. I had one of those earlier. They're really good. That's a Yerba Mate. Check them out.
Loco jamming for Rat City against 316 Evangelical of AOA.
And for Loco on the inside, takes lead jammer now for Rat City. Oh, but Helical also out and just a short distance behind. Some fast skaters here, catching up with the pack. There's your call off to see what they shake out. Oh, 4 big points for Rat City and holds Axials of Annihilation 0. That was exciting. That was exciting roller derby right there.
That was. My heart's palpitating just a little bit.
All right, our Laughing Planet penalty box is clear once again for this 13th jam of the first half.
79 Molotov cocktail wearing the star for Rat City.
And Big Bang Fury running the road there for Spring Roll, easily through to take lead jammer. Just paving away. Oh, and Spring Roll finds the inside, but no. Nice chip out there. 619. That's Red DeVicious, captain this afternoon.
Star pass made on the Rat City side. Anyang, jammer now, throwing down blocker after blocker. Watching every Axials of Annihilation skater hit the sport court.
And Spring Roll with the call off there. Oh!
No, not called off.
I thought it was a call. Oh, spring rolls in the penalty box.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought I saw a call off as well.
Yeah, penalty assessed right before Spring Roll could call off the jam. Now Anyang has a power jam opportunity here, but run back by number 48, Brute.
And once again, another run back there with Brute at the helm. We got 3 Rose blockers on the track here. Brute, Swagatha, and Big Bang Fury.
Just like that, power jam is over. Spring Roll back on the track, working on scoring pass number 2.
Looks like 79 Molotov Cocktail headed to the penalty box for Rat City. Direction of play, I think, was that call on that one. Meanwhile, Spring Roll through on the inside of the front straight. Oh, and Brute headed to the penalty box now. Didn't see the call on that either. Rose City filling up the penalty box. Anyang scoring points now, as is Spring Roll. Whoa, look at that side surfing going on over there. Woo!
As the jam clock came to an end, Anyang coming in for a quick 2-point pass. 6 altogether on the jam. Spring Roll picking up 12 points for the Axials.
All right, so we have both teams with 1 blocker in the penalty box to start this out. So teams are even. Just not as many as we're used to.
Alex Machina versus Darth Molly back on the jam line. 3-3 pack.
Darth Molly working the inside. Nowhere to go. Taro bite. Win in Rome. Really good defense here on Darth Molly right in front of the crowd to get to see how it is and how hard they work.
Molotov Cocktail coming out of the penalty box, immediately tries to break up that 3 while the Axials Annihilation, which just reforms time and time again, has Alex Machina on lock.
There comes Brute now to play a little offense for Darth Molly. Clearing away a little bit, but Rat City really recovering nicely. And Brute once again trying to pave the way for Darth Molly. Like only 1 to beat now for Darth Molly. They're through. Lead jammer. Whoa, that was almost a whole minute.
Alex Machina is still working on the initial pass for Rat City. Here comes Brute colliding into the Rat City defense. Axials do have a 4-3 blocker advantage at the moment.
It's like Gaffney coming around to play a little offense there, springing Darth Molly. Oh, and Darth Molly underneath, but just a little outside. Being recycled there. 226 is Terabyte. Really some great defense right here in front of the crowd. Like I said before, you can see how hard they work to make it through.
Yeah, solid scrum at the pivot line. Both teams putting up great brace defensive walls. Rat City still working on the initial pass. And there is Darth Molly calling off their second scoring attempt. Picked up 4 points each time, 8 altogether. Axials with 85, Rat City who's still with 24.
Hey, we'd like to thank ZoomCare. It's the healthcare you need when, where, and how you want it. Check it out, zoomcare.com.
Empty penalty box as Ponyboy Hurtis jams up against Trinity.
That's Trinity now working at the top of turn 1 and through for lead jammer.
Number 343 Trinity in scoring contention, pinballing off of everyone in a white jersey. Ponyboy Hurtis still working on the initial pass for Rat City.
Rose City trying to run a little offense here. Big Bang Fury clearing the way. Oh, Rat City, nice recovery there. Their defense just came around that nice offensive try by Big Bang Fury.
And Smasher McKenna whips ass, doing a great job bridging, keeping the pack as close as possible. Here comes Pony Boy Hurtis from out of nowhere like an RKO. Completes the initial pass to Rat City, but it was right next to Trinity, who was lead jammer, calling it off after scoring 4 points.
All right, both teams at full strength here. And we've got a little regulator once again, and MSG, I believe, as our jammers. Little regulator quickly through on the inside, takes lead jammer for the Axials. And a star pass.
83 Thumper Skull completes the initial trip for Rat City.
There's the call off from little regulator. That's how you do. Take those points and quit it. Once again, we'd like to thank the Jam on Hawthorne for sponsoring our jam line. That's the Jam on Hawthorne. All right, looks like Evangelical once again for AOA and for Loco for Rat City.
Evangelical extends out the pack, gets that free pass at the top apex, lead gem for Axials of Annihilation. Rat City losing a blocker to the penalty box.
One Rat City skater in the Laughing Planet penalty box. And Brute headed to the penalty box as well for AOA.
So it's a 3-3 pack. Axials on a scoring pass. Rat City still working on the initial trip, which is completed right there by Loco.
And Swagatha headed to the penalty box as well.
Evangelical picks up 4 points, sees Loco coming in hot, calls off the jam. And team timeout being called by Rat City.
All right, just like every other timeout, this is brought to you by Rose City's Realtor. Welcome to PDX. If you're thinking about moving to PDX and join RCR, of course you can always come and skate or volunteer. Love to have you. Welcome to PDX. We'll help you find your way. Check them out.
Got a bare bones pack here as we start jam number 17, 2-on-2.
It's pack light is what we call that. But we have two jammers. Where do we go?
We do. We have 79 Molotov cocktail.
Spring roll. And spring roll around the outside. Takes lead jammer for AOA.
Molly gets put to the inside by Gaffney.
Oh, nice.
And there is Thumper Skull with a hit to spring roll.
Thumper Skull with a nice run out on spring roll on that last one. Oh, but spring roll finding, oh, not quite. And a quick call off. Well, that was fancy.
Yeah, I've been calling games with Thumper Skull and them for about 12 years now, and I get bruises just from watching her.
Yeah, looks like it. I could feel it from up here. All right, so only one skater in our Laughing Planet penalty box to start this next jam. Number 19 in the first half here.
Alex Machina wearing the star for Rat City.
Oh, and Darth Molly with some fancy quick moves out there making lead jammer. That was a burst of speed.
Alex Machina sees just a sliver of light on the inside line there, gets through, completes the initial pass to Rat City. Darth Molly now in scoring contention, calls it off right before Rat City can score. Only 3 points for the Axials, but they are now in triple digits.
There you go. That was close. I thought maybe they were going to steal a point there. All right, Rose once again with one skater in the penalty box to start this next jam, number 20 of this first half here. So Pony Boy hurt us, and I think that's Trinity for our jammers. Yes, it is, Trinity. All right, both jammers working against the pack here, both sides inside and out.
Great defense there, the 1-2 punch of Win and Roam and Tarot Bite. And a run back by Mountain Deranged anchoring that 3-wall. Meanwhile, in the front of the pack, Pony Boy Hurt is caught behind another great brace 3-wall from the Axials.
All right, Pony Boy hurt us with nowhere to go. This defense, Gaffney and Habanero Romero. It's like Ripley over there, Lily Pate, nowhere to go.
Win in Rome trying to wreck shop, break up that defense. Now immediately goes back to help out her own blockers.
Looks like the jammer sad place. Pony Boy hurt us being recycled now by Lily Pate and company. Only to start it over again in front of the crowd now, they can see. And Trinity does now make it through, lead jammer. Wow, that was a minute and 20 before we had a lead jammer on that one.
What a great defensive clinic there was on that first attempt. Jam is over halfway through before we saw someone earning lead. Now Trinity in scoring contention.
Oh, but
and it's about the same story being told there. Defense, 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 both teams on lock.
Yeah, nowhere to go. This is definitely the jammer sad place here. Oh, that was Thumper Skull coming in there trying to break the Rose City tripod up. No luck though. And there's the natural time end of that jam. Wow. Only 3 points. That was a lot of roller derby for 3 points. Hard fought points.
Yeah, the most well-earned 3 points I have seen in a long, long time. MSG jamming alongside Lil Regs, Rat City 4-3 blocker advantage.
Oh, little regulator through on the inside once again, taking lead jammer for AOA.
MSG knocked to the outside, recycling back around. Lil Regs now in scoring contention. Gets hit to the outside as well by Anyang. Damage control gets the star for Rat City. Escaped the initial pass, couldn't get around before Lil Regulator scored 4, called it off, extends out the AOA lead with 1 minute remaining before halftime. And during that halftime, we will have the raffle drawing.
Absolutely, raffle drawing at the halftime. Be sure to get your tickets. I know they're still going around. Down by the end there, over by the Zoom Care sign. Raffle tickets going around. Excellent basket. All right, looks like Evangelical once again and 4 Loco.
Loco on the inside line gets lead jammer for Rat City All-Stars.
Oh, and Evangelical manages to do a matrix to stay in bounds there. And out on their scoring pass now as well.
Loco looking to end this half with an exclamation point. Gets through, scores points, calls off the jam.
Awesome.
No one's gonna call a timeout. And that's how we go to halftime, everybody. Rat City All-Stars 28, Rose City Axials of Annihilation 111. We're gonna take a quick halftime. Make sure to get your raffle tickets out for the drawing. Are Loco and 79, Lil Regulator, who gets through at the inside line. Lead Jammer for the AOA. Lil Regs hits it, splits it, quits it, scores 4 unanswered points, bringing the Axials of Annihilation up to 115 against Rat City All-Stars 28.
All right, halftime shenanigans are always fun. Congratulations to our winners, the raffle and the tricycle race.
Molotov cocktail number 79 wearing the star for Rat City All-Stars.
And it looks like Evangelical once again for the Axials of Annihilation, 316.
Empty penalty box as both jammers are in a blocker blender. Molotov cocktail trying to push, gets some help there from Kosher Assault. And through the pack, that is lead jammer.
That was awesome.
Rat
Kosher
City.
Assault came out of nowhere to break up that tripod. The Molotov cocktail taking advantage. Oh, and a big try for an apex jump, but Ripley said no thank you.
Yeah, forearm penalty called on that block, but still Molotov cocktail has to recycle back around and instantly caught by the braced 3-wall of the Axials.
And still now that Axial tripod of Habanero Romero, Carl, and Lily Pate really stopping the jammer.
Evangelical is able to withstand that crushing defense, goes through, makes the initial pass. Molotov cocktail calls off the jam after scoring 3 unanswered points for the Rat City All-Stars.
All right, Axials with 1 skater in the penalty box here, so 1 skater pack advantage now for Rat City.
Back on the jam line, Spring Roll versus Alex Machina.
Spring roll trying to find a way through behind Big Bang Fury now. Oh, spring roll.
Blocking with the head called. So
Yeah,
Alex Machina has a power jam opportunity, yet still has to make it through the pack on the initial pass.
Rose City with a full contingent of blockers again. And Brute with the nice run out. Big Bang Fury with Ripley and Brute.
Great screen there from Damage Control. Axials of Annihilation able to immediately swarm back up, reform the defense.
That was a nice attempt at offense there by Damage Control, but Axials really swarm around and made it not worthy. Oh, and now some one-on-one at the end here, Brute. And Brute having to let Alex Machina go.
But that took the entire 30 seconds of the power jam advantage as Spring Roll is now back on the track, still working the way through the initial pass. Alex Machina now in scoring contention.
Oh, and Spring Roll back on the track and quickly through on the inside to get out on their initial pass here. There's your call off.
Alex Machina picking up 1 point, holding Rose City scoreless. 115-32 with 26 minutes remaining in regulation.
Helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life. That's WSL Leadership Coaching.
Ponybo Hurtis wearing the star for Rat City. Against Darth Molly for Rose City.
Darth Molly powering through on the inside to take lead jammer now for AOA. Whoa.
Darth Molly showing amazing footwork and agility and strength, especially in that initial pass where they were bent completely backwards, sprung up, went through the pack. If I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
It's like the Matrix out there. Some good defense being played too by Rat City there.
Oh, Ponyboy Hurtis blocking with the head, so go into the penalty box alongside a Rose City blocker. So Rat City with a pack advantage, but Axials have a power jam.
Well, Mountain deranged them with the forearm. And Darth Molly also a penalty on that exchange. So we'll have a little jammer do-si-do in the penalty box. Can't play derby without a jammer. So here they come.
Laughing Planet definitely getting their money's worth out of that penalty box right now.
Yeah, full house over there.
Ponyboy Hurtis now in the pack. Got a no pass, no penalty. That was the initial pass made for Rat City.
I think that was Win in Rome that pulled that block to spring out Ponyboy quicker. Oh, Darth Molly through the pack and scoring now.
This jam will go to his natural 2-minute conclusion, which is now. Axials picking up 4 points against Rat City's 2.
Hey, once again, we'd like to thank ZoomCare. It's the healthcare you need, when, where, and how you want it. Check them out at zoomcare.com.
Number 23, MSG wearing the star for Rat City.
I believe that's Trinity again for the Axials of Annihilation. Oh, and Trinity with a penalty now, headed to the penalty box, so we have a power jam and a star pass.
The number 501, Damage Control, picks up the jammer cover. Got knocked to the inside, but a clutch block by Rat City makes it so there isn't a big run back.
Another penalty called on Brute there, forearm, headed to the penalty box for the Axials.
So power jam and pack advantage for Rat City at the moment.
Oh, Big Bang Fury with a big hit over there. Carl holding up the progress of the jammer, and there they go.
Damage control finally survives that shoulder onslaught. Gets through the pack, makes the initial trip for Rat City.
And Trinity powering through the pack on the back straight. This is a full 2-minute jam. And Trinity finding their way through with a nice weaving skating action there, not too much contact.
Damage control trying to assess the defense there coming into turn 3. Still working on the first scoring pass for Rat City. Trinity on scoring pass number 2, but going backwards behind Anyang and MSG.
And Rat City now gearing up as the Rose City Jammer back on the track. Oh, and a cut track then called on Trinity. The jam runs out. We'll have a power start once again for Rat on this next jam. And it looks like we have another timeout. So like always, our timeouts are brought to you by Rose City's Realtor. Welcome to PDX.com. If you're thinking about moving here, check them out. They'll help you.
Action resumes on the track shortly. Rat City with a power start and pack advantage. As Loco wearing the star.
Oh, and Loco with a huge hit on Ripley. Still nowhere to go.
Loco just engaging every single Rose City blocker, pushing them back, has heat in the feet.
And Little Regulator has to let her go now. That was something right there, determination.
Loco making a statement with that initial pass, still has the power jam advantage, coming back around, now in scoring contention, gets some help there from Taro Bite. But the Rose City defense does what they do best, swarms back around.
Whoa, and a big hit over there, Lily Pate. Meanwhile, Trinity back out of the penalty box and engaging the Rat City defense. Right in front of the penalty box there. Pretty locked down defense over there right now. And there, Trinity makes their way through.
Loco still working on the first scoring pass for Rat City. Here comes Trinity. Jam is called off. Got 4 points picked up by the Rat City All-Stars and a pair for Rose.
Hey, Derby fans, not too late to go down and hit the Plow Stop Bar. We got 2 Town Cider, Liquid Death, Rogue Ales and Spirits. Check them out. Go on down to the Toe Stop and get your one last adult beverage here for the afternoon. Well, for here anyway. Just saying. Oh, we got illegal contact called right away on Big Bang Fury. And meanwhile, and all amongst that, Stomps is our lead jammer. Quickly through.
Molotov Cocktail had the star to start, but passes it to Anyang. Number 21, the jammer record now gets recycled back around. Still working the initial pass.
Oh, Carl.
Almost saw some daylight, but
Gaffney.
picked up a clubber. And
Wow, Gaffney with a huge hit there. And Stomps does make it through now, Anyang as well. There's the call off, quick. Hey, we'd like to take a quick reminder, you guys, coming up November 3rd, 4th, and 5th, hometown throwdown right here, Rose City Wheels of Justice. Team from Australia, Art City, Denver, Montreal, Angel, and Team Black Diaspora will be here at the hangar. World-class roller derby at the end of the month. Come on down and join us.
Alex Maka, number 336, wearing the star for Rat City. And 700 spring roll jamming for the Axials.
Spring roll now working the back of the pack. We had a forearm call on somebody. Oh, Big Bang Fury, another forearm call right away.
Pack at the pivot line is just a single undulating mass of pain.
There comes
No
Brute
light
to try to
space
break it
or
up.
air able to be seen between any of these skaters.
Brute trying to play some offense there for spring roll, no luck. Alex Machina trying the pack, but Ripley says no thank you.
Spring roll taking a shoulder from Mountain Deranged. Pinch behind her winning room. And Terabyte.
Mountain Deranged over there as well, holding down that tripod for Rat City. Here comes Big Bang Fury back in from the penalty box. So teams are even now. Laughing penalty box empty.
Still no lead jammer yet. It's been defense, defense, defense from both these teams, not giving either jammer an inch to get by.
Oh, it's and spring roll at the front. Oh, and with 13 seconds to go, spring roll named your lead jammer.
Spring roll comes in hot, gets knocked to the inside by Thumper's skull. Picked up 2 points before the jam clock expired.
Wow, that made me tired, just saying.
That big burrito I got from outside's making me real tired.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we have a celebrity in the house. Wallace, our celebrity in the house.
Ponyboy Hurtis once again wearing the star for Rat City.
And Darth Molly this time around for Rose, but Darth Molly called for a penalty, headed to the box, forearm. So we have a power jam now for Ponyboy Hurtis.
Ponyboy Hurtis going left, going right, seeing nothing but purple jerseys in front of her. Axel's losing a blocker for direction of gameplay. Pack starting to get extended out. Rat City does have the numbers. And Ponyboy Hurtis gets through. Initial pass made for the Rat City All-Stars.
And Swagatha headed to the penalty box for the Rose City on that one. So still 2 Rose City skaters in the penalty box. Darth Molly back out now though and engaging the pack.
Ponyboy Hurtis trying to win a war of attrition coming into the backstretch. Gets through, completes the scoring pass. Rat City calls it off.
Well, that was fast and furious. Darth Molly had just made it through. And a timeout now called by Rose City. It'll be a good opportunity to tell you if you have a kid or a teen interested in roller derby, sign them up for the Junior Intro to Derby series. Now, right now, check it out at rosecityroller.com. And that being said, tomorrow, right here at the hangar, you can witness the future of roller derby, watch our juniors doubleheader. The games start at noon, and they'll be streaming on YouTube, so you can always check it out that way if you can't make it back to the hangar. But if you haven't got enough roller derby this weekend, and I know I haven't, I'll be here. Come on back down and check out the future of roller derby with our awesome junior squads.
Is that the same Rose City YouTube channel where this game and all others will be archived?
That is correct. Always on Rose City Rollers on YouTube. You can see almost any game you want to see from the past, present, and future once they're done.
So while we have a bit of time, there's something I like to do up north. It's a guaranteed, works every time. It's called the Murray Grande Patented Crowd Hype. And it goes something like this. Something, something, something. Pander, pander, pander. Make some noise, everybody.
Yay!
Every time. Works every time.
Every time. We're going to get you guys fired
all up and down the coast.
Still just a little over 14 minutes to go in about here this afternoon. Oh, with an unusual pivot line start here for these squads. And Little Regulator will be our jammer for the Rose City and MSG once again for Rat City. Laughing Planet penalty box now clear. Both teams at full strength once again. Little Regulator with nowhere to go.
No lead jammer yet. Both teams working on initial passes. And it's been the story of the second half. Defense, defense, defense. And as scores, as soon as I say that, Lil Regs finds an opening, gets through lead jammer Axials.
Kind of came around behind the big pack there and squeaked through. Nobody watching. And Little Regulator once again through pack on the outside, scoring the points for Rose City.
MSG is still trying to push through, find that initial pass. Lil Reg side stepping around the inside line.
And MSG out now as well. Oh, it looks like we're gonna, Little Regulator.
Little Regulator going for some clock management. Forces that baby to be eaten. MSG now back in the pack. Has to make a second initial pass.
And we do have a star pass. Once again, Thumper Skull will be our jammer for Rat City. Oh, and the penalty called cut track on Little Regulator. So with that, a power jam.
You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, and that gamble did not pay off.
It did not.
For the Axials of Annihilation. Rat City now on a power jam. And in scoring contention, Thumper Skull gets the screen from Terrobite and scores 4 points for Rat City.
And there's your natural in.
Lil Regs did pick up 9 points on that jam, bringing Axials of Annihilation up to 143. Rat City All-Stars with 50, just under 12 minutes remaining in regulation.
And once again, the pack rolling back to the jammer line. Jam on Hawthorne jammer line.
Number 4, Loco, where the star for Rat City. Trying to swim through that pack as the Rat City defense shoring up. Little Regs coming in hot.
Little Regulator coming in hot. Oh, and there we go.
Low block called on Low Regulator.
That's unfortunate. That was kind of unfortunate there.
Yeah, giving Rat City another power jam opportunity as Loco sees an opening at the top apex, comes through, initial pass made for Rat City.
Oh, Loco coming in hot. You got a back block on Loco there, so we'll have another jammer do-si-do over in the jammer box here, in a penalty, the Laughing Planet penalty box.
And that means we're going a full 2 minutes here.
All right, Little Reg back out. Oh, look, little regulator just weaving through there, picking their line. Wow.
Initial pass made by a little regulator. Loco back on the track, resuming the first scoring pass to Rat City.
The regulator making it through with some nice skating on the fancy side. Oh, and Loco knocked out of the line there by Brute, but no pass, no penalty, so they're still going around. And little regulator making it through the pack, one to beat. And they get that defense separated, it's just no chance.
Loco trying to do a straight line inside hop, gets caught up, has to recycle back around. Regulator now hits red to vicious right as the whistle blows. AOA extending out their lead 155 to Rat City's 56. 9.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Molotov Cocktail jamming up against Trinity. Rat City started with a 1 blocker advantage, but now the odds are even. If I said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. This game, defense, defense, defense by both these teams. Molotov Cocktail near the top apex trying to push through, but Axials of Annihilation do a great job bridging, making the engagement zone as long as possible. Molotov Cocktail got lead jammer, knocked inside with a forearm penalty, so able to get back up, go through. Lead jammer, Rat City.
All right, still a one blocker advantage too for Rat City. Looks like Trinity now through on their initial. Oh, and Trinity with a nice move around the outside of the pack there. Oh, but a great block out over there, 226.
Yeah, Terabyte's definitely making a case for MVP blocker here this game.
Yeah.
With a clutch blast to the outside, stopping Trinity dead cold on this first scoring attempt. Molotov Cocktail thrown to the inside by 3 Rose City blockers in tandem. Mountain Dew Range, the last line of defense, forcing down Trinity. And then to the inside, that's 2 minutes, that's the jam.
All right, fans, before we get too much further along here, I want to give a shout out to Katie Postma, regular skater here for Axials of Annihilation. I understand they just had surgery yesterday for an injury, so they're at home watching the game. I want to give a big shout out to Katie. Wish you could be here. We'll see you soon.
Alex Machina versus Evan Helical wearing the stars. The latter of whom goes through, gets lead jammer, and ref went down. Everyone take a drink.
Everybody, and right back up, like nothing happened.
But we saw it.
Nothing happened. And Helical quickly through on the inside with some nice help there by Lily Pate. And Habanero Romero, great job playing offense and defense. Oh, and Helical with a big killer burger apex jump.
Staying inside by just a hair's breadth.
And a start pass now, looks like Anyang. Another big play by Helical on the backside. Wow, that's a big over-the-top roller derby.
In the closing minutes of this game, the Jammers are getting some heat in their feet.
Looks like we got Pony Boy Hurt Us again and Spring Roll. Some pretty familiar jammers here this afternoon. And Pony Boy around the outside takes lead jammer for Rat.
Spring Roll.
Oh, and a
Gets
nice
taken to the outside,
job.
but no pass, no penalty on that one.
Oh.
Gets through, completes the initial pass for Axials of Annihilation. There is Pony Boy Hurt Us now in scoring contention. Forced to call off the jam. Picks up one single solitary unanswered point.
Well, that was a nice effort by the Rat skaters over there to last ditch effort.
Well, Damage Control, who has gotten a few start passes, I believe the first time starting a jam as jammer.
Here we go, penalty box empty once again. Here we go, Darth Molly once again for the Axials of Annihilation. And Darth Molly working the inside does get lead jammer.
Darth Molly now already in scoring contention. Ducks on down, goes low around the outside for a 4-point scoring pass. Damage Control completes the initial trip for Rat City.
Whoa, another big jump from Darth Molly, but nothing happening on that one.
Great little last minute boop there from Red to Vicious, stopping Rose City from getting that second scoring pass.
But they were going for that point, but none shall pass.
Loco jamming up against Lil Regs.
Oh, a little regulator being run out there. 7:15, that's Mountain Deranged with some nice defense as long as Thumper Skull. And Regulator now skating backwards and around the pack, takes lead jammer, but still not out. And there, Little Regulator is out and lead jammer.
Star pass has been made to Thumper Skull of the Rat City All-Stars. Still working on an initial pass as Little Regulator goes around the outside and through for a 4-point scoring pass.
Little Regulator there. Oh, boom. There's the call off from Regulator. All right. Seems like Little Reg was happy with the 3 there.
3 on the pass, 7 on the jam. Axles up to 182, Rat City 61. Psych.
Got a timeout here. It looks like an official timeout.
Or as my friend Dr. Jenny Fever from Terminal City calls it, the NSO gun show. Because look at the way 9 Inch Wheels is flexing up there. Got the freaks and the peaks.
Okay. So the Rat City skater is out of the penalty box. And here we go.
Something, rules, let's skate.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's okay, we don't need to know. Here we go.
MSG versus Trinity.
And Trinity working hard against this group. Red to Vicious. Oh, and Trinity with a quick step out. Taking lead jammer, but recycling all the way. Probably to be on the safe side, I would guess.
MSG hunkering down, trying to muscle past that front 3 wall.
There's the call off from Trinity. Nothing happened on that one.
Remember, Trinity was lead jammer, got recycled back into the pack, and discretion is the better part of valor, especially with this point differential.
Don't forget, guys, to make our sponsors happy when you're out there posting all your pictures of this awesome day of roller derby on the social media. Use the hashtag RCR sponsor. You could win VIP tickets to one of our upcoming games. Check it out. Whoa, and Helico quickly through, taking lead jammer now for Rose City.
Molotov cocktail engage against that front 2 wall. It sends them to the end of the engagement zone, gets the free pass.
And
Evangelical in scoring contention, thrown down by Terabyte.
And the call off from the deck on Helical. We have another, looks like maybe another timeout called by Rose City. And like all the timeouts this afternoon, it was brought to you by Rose City's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. And our good friend Deb Counts-Tabor.
And we got time for at least one more jam here tonight in the second bout of this doubleheader. Everyone, make some noise for yourselves for coming here in the middle of the day, seeing some great roller derby. Thank you very, very much. You guys have been great fans. There's no official after party, but the after party was in you all along.
That's right. The after party is what you make it and where you have it.
Just wherever you want to go, just make some bad decisions and pretend you're at your own after party.
There you go. And there may be one. Just ask a skater. We don't know. They don't ever tell us nothing.
Here we go, 49 seconds remain in regulation. AOA 186, Rat City 61. Alex Machina jamming against Spring Roll.
And a big drawback on Spring Roll there by Anyang. But Spring Roll finding a way around the outside, takes lead, jammer for Rose City. Oh, and a big drawback here, Brute with a nice big long recycle.
Alex Machina instantly caught behind that swarming 3 wall. And a 4-point scoring pass for Spring Roll.
Meanwhile, Alex Machina with nowhere to go against Gaffney, Lily Pate and company. Brute. And Spring Roll spinning through the pack once again. All the points. And a star pass. It's like damage control once again with the star pass.
Spring Roll coming in, gets knocked the outside by Anyang, calls off the jam, and that's the end of regulation. And that's the final score, everyone. 197 to 61. Your winners tonight, Rose City Rollers, Axials of Annihilation.
All right, everybody, take the track here. We'll have our victory laps and high fivers going on. All right, Axials of Annihilation, go ahead and take your lap, victory lap.
And keep it going for the Rat City Roller Derby All-Stars.
All right, fans, just hang around for another minute here. We'll have the announcement of the MVPs for this bout. Got to give them a chance to think about it, figure out who they want. Just a couple minutes, we'll have that, and we'll have a big team photo. Thank you all for coming out this afternoon.
While the teams deliberate and find their MVPs, remember to come back here November 3rd, 4th, 5th as Rose City Roller Derby welcomes the entire world. It is the hometown throwdown featuring the best and brightest teams that WFTDA has to offer. We hope to see you then. Keep an eye on all the various Rose City Rollers social medias for more information and how to buy tickets.
Hold on just a minute. All right, here we go for our MVPs. We're gonna come out here to the middle a little bit. All right, you ready? Okay, Habanero Romero, who's MVP blocker?
Rome.
Rome, win in Rome. Win in Rome is our MVP blocker. You had a great day. All right, and then how about our MVP jammer? For Loco. All right, great choice. Excellent choice. All right, Rat, who do we got for MVP blocker? Brute. All right, and then how about MVP jammer?
Spring roll.
That was an easy one. All right, so right here for a photo, all of MVPs right here for a nice photo. For the interwebs, got to have it. And then we'll get the teams together for a big team photo by the scoreboard. Thank you all for coming out this afternoon. We appreciate you.